welcome back to Talk Drama to Me, because every girl wants the D in 2 minutes or less. This is your host, Tiffany and Ji. How are you doing, Ji? What did we love? What did we not love this week?
Hello, Tiffany. Good to see you again. I think, what do we love? How could we not love sweater weather? Sweater weather?
Sweater?
Say that 5 times. Sweater. So, sweaters. What do we love about them? We love that they're cozy. They're comfortable. Okay, you can wear them inside, outside, and maybe no bra. I don't know.
That's where you lose me, because does the material not bother your areas? Your girls?
Sorry. I am wearing a shirt.
Oh, right. Okay.
Girl, what are you not wearing?
You're the one that said you don't wear a bra. So I was just, I'm just
there's
asking
nothing under that.
We're all just a bunch of whores. We're just trying to live in society as women. Okay, no, sweater weather. Oh, wait, is it cold in Portugal right now?
Yeah, and it gets pretty windy as well. And so I think all in all, good excuse.
New York, just hit fall. And it was a very harsh, so I've been traveling. I just got back from a mini tour, and it was really hot when I left. It was probably 80. And then I came back, it was gorgeous. And then the next day, boom, 63. And I'm walking to the grocery store what the hell is this?
Well, what have you loved or not loved this week?
What have I loved? What have I not loved? I started Love is Blind yesterday. I don't know if you started it.
Denver?
Yes, Denver.
Ugh, Denver.
Yeah.
Need therapy.
There's some wildness going on there. I got my boyfriend into it, Mac. So, yeah, and actually he's paying attention more than I am. I drift, and I'm like, wait, who's this guy? He's like, are you even watching?
Is it worth starting?
Honestly, it's kind of boring, but then once they find their people, I fast forward a lot, though. I don't care to hear their back and forth. I also love fall. We're meant to be together, because they'll just find little things like that, and that's what the producers choose to show. And I was asking my boyfriend, I want to know the meat and potatoes, what's really connecting them, because they don't show those parts. They show very surface level things, and you end up thinking they're getting married to this person. They don't know anything about this person. So anyway, that's for a Love is Blind podcast. It's just definitely worth watching. God. It's very white.
Oh, it's very
hot.
They all need
There's a lot of
therapy.
White. Yeah, for sure. There is one Black couple, and I feel so bad for the girl already. This guy is just not grown up. He's not grown enough. He is not grown enough for her, and I feel so bad. So she's definitely going to be mothering him. Wow, sounds like a vertical.
That is the next vertical, actually. Speaking of people who could grow up, is a young adult story titled A Deal with the Hockey Captain. You can find this on Drama Box. We cover sports, hockey, YA, college, and a little friends to lovers. With that, Tiffany, why don't I turn it over to you?
So the synopsis is there's a girl, she's a college freshman. Her name is Dora. She's got these crazy glasses. She has a lifelong crush on this hockey player named Leo. So her humiliation that she experiences, it goes completely viral. Entering the brooding hockey captain, Troy, who offers her a deal. He'll teach her how to win Leo if she will help him off the ice. As sparks fly and secrets are unraveling, Dora has to decide who her heart really belongs to. I have a little confession to make at the top of this. And I wish people could see your face, because I couldn't wait to tell you this. At the end of the free trial, I found myself being like, I kind of want to keep watching.
Did you spend the money? Did you do it?
No, I didn't spend the money. No, I just sat here and I was like, no, because this is what we said it was going to be. But it was a confession that I shared with Mac, and was like, she's going to be so happy when I tell her this.
Dear diary,
I actually wanted to.
Today's the day.
Didn't take long, if we're being fair. Really didn't take long.
Oh, I'm so glad you loved it. It's sweet. Can't wait. Tell us about Dora.
Okay, so the main characters. What is FMC?
For those listeners who don't listen or who don't read romance novels, FMC is female main character. Oh, and then MMC would be male main character.
So our female main character is Lydia Pence as Dora Miller. She is, I think they casted her very well, by the way.
I agree.
She even had the whole kind of like mouth breathy thing going on. Like, and I don't know if that's intentional or if she like really just like dove into the character, like the weirdness, but I definitely got like, oh, she definitely eats cereal with her mouth open vibes. So
she eats mouth tape.
She's so she's naive, she's fun, she's vulnerable, very kooky, but adorable. She's so cute. And her name, we have Dora the boar, Dora the ignorer, and Dora the adorable. I'm gonna give her Dora the adorable, even though I did just call her a mouth breather. I do think that she was adorable and great hair. Now we have our male main character. His name is Jake Galluccio as Troy. He's a big green flag. I did stalk them both on social media. I was very surprised. Yeah, I was very surprised to see that Lydia something Pence. She has there's another name in there. I'm forgetting. She does not have a huge following. However, Jake, hundreds of thousands of followers. So it just goes to show, like, if you take your shirt off, you are going to skyrocket your career. I was really surprised at first because, whoa, why is nothing coming up for his name? You know, he's such a cute guy. And then I realized I was putting in Galluccio instead of Galluccio.
How dare you? So what an easy name. You know what I mean? Basically the Smith of, what is that, Italy? Go ahead.
I think it's really odd when people put how many people are following them on TikTok in their About Me section on Instagram. I don't know why people do, and people do it. It's a very common thing. But he does note that he has 650,000 followers on TikTok, but only a measly 133,000 on Instagram. He does have a subscriber thing. Who knows what goes on there? I mean, we might, just for research, have to find out what's going on in that subscriber section.
Be right back, guys.
I think he's just really doing the TikTok thing of when you put a random thought and then doing something with you're walking down
This is an audio podcast.
Oh, wait, that's right. No one saw what I could do. I was trying to be a bad boy with my shoulders. So I think he just does the hot boy thing or kind of the hot girl thing. So that's kind of his vibe. I do see that so for instance, she said she's not ready for a relationship but gets mad when I don't text her back right away. I'm confused what part of this talking stage is this. Please help. But it's really just him in a sport coat at some event. He doesn't seem to really push a lot of other verticals. He is definitely a model. He's a runway model. He has a lot of content there. The other girl, I think is Lydia Pearl Pence is her name. She has her headshot game pretty strong. You could tell she's really grinding. She is acting. Again, I don't know if she went to school for it, but she definitely gives me like, I have a manager. You know, she seems a little more established. It's one of those things also, situations that she's in, she was able to cry on command and think that's hard. She really gave us, like, she was bullied. She made us believe it.
I want to let you know, Tiffany, I know Jake. I know his vibe, okay?
Wait, oh my God. For a second, I thought you were going to say, I know him. We actually went to
person.
Oh my! If you were about to drop
I also
that on
went
me.
to the pretty school for pretty people. No, I'm telling you, I don't even need to look at his social. He is the summer I turned pretty Jeremiah Fisher.
I think he's better.
Okay, but I'm already buying my trad wife dress. This is the road we are on. This is the journey we will take. Take my hand, Jake. I know where we're going.
You had the dress from Jeremiah. Don't act like you're not going to recycle.
That's true. I'm just reusing. Look, sustainability, y'all, okay?
We're resourceful women. No, he's very good looking. Once he kind of came into the picture, I was like, oh, okay. I see where this is going. Okay, so the story starts with an ice hockey practice. The hockey captain, as we know, Troy, and player Leo are on the ice. The team assistant is Dora Miller, who took the job only to just get looks at Leo because she's obsessed with him. It's her childhood crush. She's loved him for who knows how long. Suddenly, the puck hits her face. Leo stops in front of Dora, picks up the puck that hit her in the face, and then skates off. This is the guy she's in love with, by the way. So Troy is the other guy. He comes in, helps Dora with her glasses, and they kind of look like, just to give a visual, they look like Edna from The Incredibles, her glasses, right? So that's the kind of the vibe, but just with long blonde hair. She's adorable. So Troy helps her with her glasses, and Dora swats him away, and Troy skates off. So then we fast forward to her being in her room, and she gets an early 18th birthday present from her parents, which I thought was very odd. Like, why did they just leave it and not give it to her? That's so weird. What does she get for her early 18th birthday? It is a nice crochet cardigan with flowers and stuff all over it. So then right after she is opening this gift, she starts talking about her virginity and how she wants to lose her V card, written in multiple places.
Girl, like, we got it. She's like writing it in bold and cursive, like in her journal on her whiteboard.
Not you, but I don't remember being obsessed with losing my V card.
She probably comes from like the backwoods of Amish country if she's getting a cardigan for her 18th birthday, no?
I mean, I don't, maybe just also my upbringing. I wasn't like running to the hills to brag to people when I lost my virginity. I was the first out of my friends too. And then we started a band. It was called Tiffany and the Virgins, which I think is a great band name.
I love it.
It was more just a hang.
Look for them on Spotify. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't look for them anywhere.
They don't exist. But anyway, she's really obsessed with losing her V card. I think they could have done a little bit less with that. But Dora, she follows Leo to college. She's still a virgin, by the way. She has not lost her V card. She decides to follow him to college.
How could you tell? How did you know? Was it all?
She kept the sweater on every day. That's how. Yeah. Dora decides to tell Leo how she feels. So she literally walks over to his room, knocks on his door. He opens the door and he's, of course, if you can imagine, just wearing a towel. And she steamrolls into her love confession. She's like, I've loved you for so long. And he just stands there. Oh, you have a direct quote. I love this. Leo, I've been in love with you for years. I think we would make a great team. I've been saving myself for you. And I want you to be the one to take my virginity next month for my 18th birthday. And that happens at 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
I'm cringing.
Yeah. And also, it happened 2 minutes and 42 seconds into this movie. That's insane. He's just standing there like, oh, I'm kind of busy right now. And then start to hear someone clapping. It is Mindy, who's basically the villain of the story. She has apparently been live streaming the whole thing. So it's still unclear to me why. Were they filming themselves doing something before? Or did she just set up the ring light and everything was like ready to go? Did you notice? There was a ring light. She had the thing and it's live. She was live streaming the entire confession. Mindy bullies Dora about her virginity, her lip mustache, her cardigan, and her intelligence. So
leave lip mustaches alone. It's a very normal thing.
Wait, she didn't have that though. So what?
I know. She's like the blondest of blondes. I know.
Right.
She's just big bully.
If anything, Mindy is deflecting because she's a dark-haired, thick-haired girl. Mindy's, she waxes everything. Okay.
I will just say, I don't like the bullying. Actually, that was something pretty intense for me. But I did love at a mathlete's insult. This vertical drama has a pack of Asians just shuffle past the screen. And I thought, is that me? Am I in there? Tiffany, I see you.
Wait, there were Asians?
Yeah, she bullies her about, I don't know, being good at math. And all of a sudden, there's a gaggle of Asians that go past the screen.
I completely missed that. It is kind of a good stereotype. I, unfortunately, go against that stereotype. I joined math club in high school because I wanted the food.
However we need to get there, we're there.
I found out there were good snacks. All of my friends were very smart, and they would go to math club, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go to math club because I want the cute t-shirt, and you guys told me you have snacks. Bet you didn't know that about me. I was in math club.
Fun facts.
Okay, let's go on. Should we talk about some of the insults, though? Because I was laughing.
Yeah.
So when Mindy, during this whole moment, she says, something in the toilet made me think of you. Oh, my God. Like, who thinks of these things?
Something is deeply wrong with Mindy. Deep-rooted childhood trauma.
And it really bothered me just seeing Leo, the guy that she's allegedly in love with, just standing there, not really doing anything. That was kind of rough. But it just gets worse for her. Now, we fast forward. We are in the school's locker room where we see Troy in a small towel receiving a text about a $20,000 transfer.
And girls, it is small.
Go on. Wait, but it wasn't small enough, if we're being honest. No, because it was like spilling over the top and it was really wide. I remember
it was like an intricate kind of knotting technique. I don't think I've seen it before. That is correct.
It's almost like he had a pair of shorts on underneath. It was really widely bulky.
And then they stuffed it.
In all the wrong spots. In the small towel, he gets a $20,000 transfer. And when he turns away, he crashes into Dora and his towel just gently slow-mo falls off. She cries. She explains what happened with Leo, and Mindy suddenly is outside of the locker room looking for Dora. Which also, what is Dora doing in the men's locker room?
I don't know either. Even if she was like really confused, I feel like you would know the difference between your dorm room and a locker room.
Right.
So, Dora, I see you, girl. I know you're a game.
You're not living next to the men's locker room. I ran all the way into the men's locker room. Good for her, though. So she literally runs into him. Mindy's looking for her, and she said something about, doesn't she say something about, like, she can smell a virgin or something? And then Troy opens the door, and then they have a little interaction. Her whole little, like, goodbye, ex-boyfriend. Just another point of Verticals getting to the point of this is her ex-boyfriend. We don't need to do any more backstory. That's how you know. It's just that line.
I love it. And all this time, guys, Troy is, like, basted like a turkey in body oil, and thank God for the body oil budget. They did not skimp on this one.
Oh, you know they're using that like Sol de Janeiro body oil with the coconut smell. Oh yeah.
I love it. Man, it smells good.
After the body oil images, Dora thanks him. She's about to leave, and then Troy says he owes her a favor. He needs tech help, and in return, he will help Dora get Leo. And she agrees to it.
I thought in this scene, the cute thing, just for me, was when he goes to fist bump her and she gives him a turkey hand. I'm like, oh, Dora, you are such a freaking nerd.
Honestly, though, I do wonder how much of this is them just riffing. I feel like she did it so naturally. She really did the nerd so well. How much did they tell her, okay, you're going to fist bump and then you're going to, do that? Or they got to have some freedom and she really let her
Dora flag fly.
Yeah. I thought she did a really good job. Yeah. She really sold being a nerd. Just the awkwardness.
We are Dora. I will also say, just like Dora, in this scene, I was so confused what Troy meant by fifth base. Did you know what that is? Can I tell you?
Yeah, who's educating who? Because I thought home run, like when you get home, the home run, that's sex, right? So...
God, okay, we are on the same page. We were both nerds. This is actually a test. If anybody out there knew what fifth base was, you should not be listening to this podcast because we are starting from first. Fifth base, according to the internet, is innovative sex intimacy.
What?
And that, my friend,
butt stuff
also means butt stuff. Wow, you got there. Yes.
I was making a joke. Fifth base is, it just means butt stuff? That's really what it is?
Sexual intimacy.
All right, so after she's agreeing, Mindy and her cheer minions run into Dora. Mindy apologizes to Dora for her behavior. She just really likes Leo. And then Mindy invites Dora to the kegger that's happening later that night. So now Troy walks into Dora's neat dorm room. It's adorable. He then takes off her Edna Incredibles thick eyeglasses and sincerely compliments her incredible eyes. And she does have very nice eyes. I'll give her that. Dora just nervously shakes off the compliment. She's saying she just has eyes, 2 of them like everybody else. And turns out Troy was actually flirting with her, and Dora's down. Why couldn't she see he was flirting? Troy then tells her she needs to be more open to signals. Don't be Dora the ignorer. And one thing, he's teaching her about flirting and life and love, but the outfit he has on when he's doing this, he has like a denim jacket and denim jeans combo, but they're different kinds of denim. Like one faded, the yellowy kind of early 2000s, but I thought it was cute. Honestly, I would wear that jacket. I just wouldn't have done it with the combo of the regular blue jeans. It was a very odd outfit. So I don't know who's dressing him.
So you're okay with the Canadian tuxedo, but it has to be the same type of denim?
I love a little 2002 Justin Timberlake moment, but I don't know.
Justin and Britney, let's get it.
Yeah. I just thought they would have dressed him a little bit more sensibly. I don't know. I don't think...
Again, these are probably his clothes, but I digress.
It does give me pause when I think about them. Is there not an approval? There's so many questions when I come across these wardrobe moments, like... Homegirl Dora brought a weird sweater, or she understood the assignment. And this guy,
that was her cardigan.
He's supposed to be cool. I didn't love his outfit, but I feel bad. Just put him in like a nice, sensible polo, and then it would have been fine. He didn't really need to do that much. So I thought the jacket was very distracting, I should say. The combo of the jacket and the jeans was very distracting. But so anyway, they're at the keg party now. And Dora, she starts awkwardly flirting with Leo. Indy then goes to slap Dora, But then Troy stops her. Yeah, he's just like, And Troy spews some insults towards Mindy, and she walks away.
I loved at the insult section where this party guy has a beer hat. I've not had a beer hat moment in a good time.
There were multiple
beer hats. It's coming back, guys. He turns it backwards anytime he hears an insult, and that's how you know those insults landed, okay?
I remember thinking, not only is there one beer hat at this party, there's 3. But anyway, so they're at this party. Then Mindy and her cheer friends, they decide to perform a routine in their cheer outfits. So then they put on thick Edna eyeglasses and crochet tops to look like Dora. Then it's a routine that is to Dora's love confession that they live streamed earlier. Then it gets worse. Mindy and the partygoers start to haze Dora. It's pretty bad. They're spraying stuff at her. She doesn't even have her face showing. She just stands there in this almost like a jerk circle of streamers and whatever else. She just stands there and she's like, I hope Leo can't see my face. Like, that was her worry in that moment. Poor thing.
It was pretty bad.
Troy, he puts a stop to it, of course. He's always the sensible one in this entire movie. He brings Dora back to his room to give her a pep talk. Then he leans in for a kiss. That is where I stopped and where I was like,
do they kiss?
And I was just like, damn.
Well, Tiffany, it brings me to my favorite section. Your job is to watch the free preview and try to guess what happens next as I take you and the listeners along to the rest behind the paywall. Tell me, what do you think happens between our Troy and our Dora?
I think she will come to her senses about Leo. She's going to realize that Leo is just not the guy for her, and he's never been the guy for her, and he was literally laughing when she was getting hazed at this party. I think that she'll be done with Leo, but then he's probably going to come around and realize, oh man, this girl actually is really cool. Maybe she'll have a glow up. She'll get like, they'll take the glasses off. She'll lose the crochet sweater. Maybe there'll be some fashion changes.
How amazing would your life be if all you needed to do was take off your glasses?
Right. And that's how you know she's like a gorgeous girl, because that's probably all that the glow up is going to be. You could tell she's got great hair, great skin. I don't know if Troy is going to be the one to do that based on his denim combo.
The denim slander.
He's just too good looking for that. They did him dirty. I think her and Troy will end up falling in love, and Troy will take her V card. I don't know if she's going to have a moment of being like, well, yeah, fuck you, Mindy, because I think she's too sweet for that, but I think there will be some moment where Mindy kind of has what's coming to her. I don't know how it's going to be. I think that she's not going to end up with Leo. Leo's going to probably, realize she's cool too late, and then Dora's gonna be like, oh, I don't really like him. Troy has always been there for me. Oh, we love each other. And then they're gonna just be happily ever
So you
after.
did skip ahead.
No, I didn't.
All right. Tell me then, what do you think is with the $20,000?
Oh, the $20,000. Okay, remind me. It was a text that said you have a money transfer?
Yep.
And he didn't know where it came from.
Not at all.
I mean, my brain goes to like, is he a bad boy?
It's only
is he like, is he paying for college in another way? Does he have a sugar mama? I mean, that's where my brain went, is he's got to do certain things and earn that money. I don't know. Do I need to get my mind out of the gutter?
And now we know how Tiffany and I paid for our college. And so we move on from there. All right, I can't wait to take you through this because there are some parts you're right, some parts you're not as right. We are going behind the paywall. We pick up with Troy leaning in, very close, but Dora bursts into tears over Leo. Leo? God, what is
Leo? Princess Leia?
He's very foreign. And she begs Troy for another flirting lesson.
Another flirting lesson? Is that what they call it?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, and there's a little touchy. There's a little close of the face, as we do in the vertical. But then she pulls back laughing, thrilled that Troy's tips worked. And we can see Troy is clearly dying inside. And it's that sort of yearning that I think is very delicious.
So they don't kiss in that cutoff?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
We're just flirting over here. We're just very close in the face, but no kissy-kissy, okay?
They're building tension.
PG. Yeah. And at this point, I'm kicking my feet in the air. We cut to Dora mentioning Troy's IT problems. And we pan and see Leo is creepily watching Troy through a spy cam book on Troy's bookshelf. And obviously, it is Leo who is responsible for the $20,000 transfer.
Wait, Leo sent Troy the money?
Yep. He is actually responsible for transferring the money to appear as if Troy is match fixing, when in reality, it's our bad boy, Leo. $20,000 for match fixing sounds reasonable.
I was going
right?
to say, is this one of those moments where we're just not educated in it? Oh, they didn't consult someone in that world to get an accurate number or something. Kind of like that other vertical we watched where it was like, oh, this is not New York City because there would not be a drive-through.
Yeah. Did I Google things about hockey to be prepared for this episode? Yeah, sure, Tiffany.
Yeah, making me look bad. Jeez. If I could afford it, I would 100% be a Rangers fan.
Now I have to Google more things.
The New York Rangers, like just, Madison Square Garden, looks like such a vibe.
Madison Square Garden, yes.
Sports are expensive.
Mm-hmm. Go sports. We fast forward to Dora walking into her trash room. It's probably Mindy that's trashed it. So Dora crashes at Troy's.
Oh, wait. So she is now sleeping over at Troy's place because her place got trashed.
And haven't we all slept over at the hockey captain's dorm room? Which these dorm rooms are so unbelievably big.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't happen.
Right. I'm already jealous there. And then she crashes at Troy's place, which I was like, okay, girl, more jealous. Here we go. And in the morning, we wake up to Dora cuddling in Troy's arms. Dora does try to sneak away, but he grabs her, leans in to kiss her. She panics again and it falls off the bed and apologizes when Troy says it's just a lesson.
So, okay, this is going to be the vibe. Every time he's making a pass, he's like, oh no, it's for the education. It's for scientific purposes. And she's like, oh, it's not because you love me.
Are getting educated, okay?
He can see past the glasses.
All right. We are getting closer and closer. It's the hockey fundraiser in which Dora does actually get a full makeover. We're having like a little ugly duckling to beautiful swan montage thanks to Troy and his cousin. She arrives at this fundraiser turning heads, right? Even Troy is like, wow, look at you. He asks Dora to dance and they're dancing. While Dora battles feelings for him, we're seeing them bubble up a little bit when Leo cuts in. He is dazzled by her transformation and
of fucking course he is.
Asks her out, Tiffany. It happened. It happened for our girl. I was happy that she got what she thought she wanted. I think a win's a win.
See, but this is where I still think that, yeah, he's going to realize it. She'll be like, oh my God, this is what it is. And then he's not going to be the guy for her. There's no way you're going to leave Troy in the lurch.
Okay, but do I have to kiss a couple frogs? Stick to Captain Frog? Sure, maybe.
I mean, how many of those frogs, though?
Let me have this one.
Yeah. They're good-looking frogs.
Now, at this fundraiser, Mindy also gets her comeuppance, as you correctly predicted. She has this crazy laxative hazing scheme for Dora, which backfires, and Mindy ends up pooping herself in front of everyone at prom.
She poops herself.
Do laxatives act that fast? I didn't see. There are a lot of things I didn't know.
Why did she take a laxative?
She wanted to give a laxative to Dora, but it backfires and she drinks it. But it's a fast-acting one because she ends up just absolutely shatting herself. Sorry,
do they show it?
Do they show the poop? This is a vertical drama, ma'am. They don't have the budget for that.
Oh,
no,
there's no poop budget.
we get a suggestive sound effect.
Ooh, that's tough.
So it's a win for Dora, right? We got a pretty girl montage. We got a date. We've got poop on our enemy's bum. Troy enters his dorm room as Dora is getting ready for said date with Leo. And my favorite line from Dora, as she's trying to figure out what kind of girl Leo likes, is, who is Leo's favorite member of Blackpink? That's a great way to decide people's fashions. My bias is rosé. Apatu, apatu. All right. We're going into this date prepared. Dora asks Troy questions, and Troy's squirming around as they talk about Leo, but Dora reminds him of their deal. So, Troy shows Dora how to kiss for the first time. He's keeping her close with his jacket, locking the eyes, tilting the chin, and leaning in. Their lips meet, and they're pressed against a bookshelf. But just as it's heating up.
Where'd the bookshelf come from?
Troy is a learned man, okay? He has a bookshelf in his crazy big dorm room.
Oh, wait, so they're back at their dorms now?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I think it just goes to show the fever dream of Verticals that they ended up back at the rooms, and I missed that. I thought we were still at the dance. I was like, wait, where's the bookshelf? Why is there a bookshelf at the dance?
That is so true. Why is Dora getting ready for her date with Leo at Troy's dorm room when she definitely has a dorm room?
They are now in Troy's bedroom, in his dorm.
They're in his dorm.
And she's getting ready for a date with Leo in the bedroom.
They're getting ready for the date. And then they kiss. It's a good kiss, okay? I was like, okay.
Tongue or no tongue?
That was not how my first kiss was. No, I don't think they do. I don't think that's what happens in the VCU. But when it heats up, Troy stops. He's frustrated and warns Dora that Leo is nothing more than just a fantasy. So Dora storms out. We're fast forwarding now to the date where it's just as you guess. Leo just won't stop bragging about himself and his hockey. And unsurprising to everyone, gets friend-zoned as Dora secretly pines for Troy. I need to describe to you this date location. Leo tells Dora they're gonna go somewhere nice. They've gone to the school rooftop where Leo has set up like one table and 2 glasses of wine. I'm not entirely sure the food would even come had they continued this date.
Oh, so the date doesn't go further?
No, because, I mean, at this point, it was a pretty good kiss, okay? And so Dora's like, I love Troy. And Leo's not helping his case as he is just continuing to brag about himself. And this is Dora's first date, like, in her entire life. And it's going pretty bad, right?
So Leo asks her on a date. Does that mean that he just broke up with Mindy after she pooped her pants?
I do believe that Leo and Mindy are a situationship. But also, yeah, pooping your pants in public, it's hard to come back from.
You know, with Troy all freed up, I wonder if Mindy's going to try and swoop in on her ex.
Oh my God. Yes. So,
what?
What did you? I am telling you, if you skipped ahead. Okay.
I swear I did not.
At the school lounge, and Troy is sitting there with like this big stuffed animal. Mindy comes and like makes some like overt sexual innuendos about taking him for a ride, in which Troy shuts her down, like kind of like pushes this like stuffed animal to her and walks away. And I was like, yes, Troy, our biggest, greenest flag. Yeah. He may be my favorite. So after the date then, so we flip back to the date. After the date, the guy Leo owes money to is Big Mike. Big Mike is, he's not that big. I'm not entirely sure why they call him Big Mike, but like normal Mike ambushes Dora. Troy comes and fights him off, rescues Dora, and they escape together.
Why did Mike ambush Dora?
That's a very good question, Tiffany. One we will not get answered because they escaped together from his clutches.
What?
They escape back to Troy's dorm, and Troy has this like chest wound, this little cut. It's kind of sexy, but she tends to his wound, and in that moment, she admits to Troy that she is over Leo, right? But she flusters. She gets stuttery when Troy asks who she likes. Embarrassed, Dora turns away. Dora says she should have known Troy doesn't feel the same way when Troy suddenly grabs her and then kisses her, which then leads to their first night together. Now, this is not, how you say, like a Hollywood type of sex scene. It's very vertical.
This is the moment.
Yeah. This is it. And we're seeing it happen, but it's a very suggestive moment. There's a lot of neck kissing, right? Because that captures well in a vertical. They're doing a lot of neck kissing. We see his back, which he did not skip back day, I'll tell you that.
Does she act like she doesn't know what she's doing, or is she suddenly like knows everything what she should be doing? Or is it like, oh, what do I do next? I'll just be a pillow princess.
Well, the hand is roaming. You know, the body is a wonderland. And so what we see is Troy's back, and then the hand is suggestively waxing on and off. Because, again, it's a vertical. I don't really know how you're going to... Anyway, you get the deal, okay? There was a lot of kissing of the neck. There was a lot of the rubbing of the back, okay? And that,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen, means sex. Plot twist.
The way... Oh, man. Okay. So she got a pop with Troy.
Now, it's the next morning. The lovebirds have woken up. After Dora leaves, remember the guy? Big Mike? Normal size Mike? Mid Mike?
Average Mike.
Okay. Average Mike. Very much a 5'10" kind of Mike. And his henchmen show up, knock Troy out, drag him out of his dorm room into this creepy warehouse, and demand that Troy confess to match fixing or Dora gets hurt.
So when he first got that $20,000 transfer, he was just like, oh, I need Dora to figure this out for me because I don't know why I just got $20,000.
Why didn't he just call his bank? That's a good question. Yes, he asked Dora because she is smart to help him with tech stuff.
I'm still confused, though. Why did Leo give Troy $20,000? Was he trying to frame him so he could get kicked off the team? Frame them with like $50, though. You don't need to do 20 G's is a lot to just lose, to be like, oh, I want this guy off the team so I can be captain or whatever the reason is.
It even gets more complicated than that, but I have never match fixed in my life, so this requires a bit of Googling or maybe drop in the comments below how this all works. But Leo owes Average Mike, Mid Mike, some money, and in order to help Mid Mike get his money back, he sets up this match fixing scheme in which their team would lose. Big Mike would bet against their team and their team would lose, right? But it's complicated because hockey is a team sport. So I can't imagine just Leo throwing the match by himself would be enough to have that team lose their match. Does that make sense? I mean,
yeah,
it's a team effort. Like, everybody would need to know.
Unless he's just doing dumb stuff that kind of throws off his players. Like, they pass it to him, then he's just like, oh, I tripped. And then the other team gets it. You know, he just constantly keeps dropping.
But then your coach would pull you out.
Eject you, for sure.
Yeah, and substitute you with someone else. So this whole thing, guys, was this written by a real hockey fan? That's a good question. Are we hockey fans? Do we know what's happening? That's also very good questions. I'm just letting you know he better confess to the match fixing or Dora gets hurt.
So Dora saw all of this.
Dora is still fully in her love haze. Remember, she left, okay? She's actually at this point waiting for Troy. She's sitting in her dorm room with a big bottle of whipped cream.
Willie?
Calls Troy. Yes, ma'am, because Dora is us. We are Dora. Because Troy won't answer her calls. Why? He is shirtless. He is again in his towel, in this warehouse, with Mid Mike and his henchmen. Just 3 guys, one of them in a towel. Nothing to see here. Now we know how we made his 20,000. But Dora doesn't know that, and so she actually thinks he's ignoring her.
She's getting stood up.
Yeah.
Oof, that's tough.
Sorry, Dora. Well, it all comes to a head when Dora overhears Troy's confession video leaking out, and she finally finds him in his dorm room. Troy pushes her away, thinking it's not safe for her to be with him. And Dora storms away, confused and heartbroken. She actually doesn't believe that Troy would match fix. Loyal girl, okay? So Dora sneaks into Troy's dorm room, the unbelievably big one with the bookshelf, discovers the spy cam book in said bookshelf, and fakes a conversation with an AI Troy, to lure the real culprit. At the library, Leo shows up, admits he's behind the match fixing, and threatens Dora to follow him to the warehouse, or, you won't even believe, Troy will get hurt, okay? She follows him. She's tied up in this warehouse. And just as Leo tries to assault her, Troy saves Dora. Okay? There's a lot of punching. Okay? A lot of fisticuffs.
How do they do with the fight scene?
Nothing about it.
Is there any ketchup blood? What's the budget? I need an image.
The image is, I didn't get the ick. How about that? There are there are vertical dramas where clearly the leads have no concept or idea of what a fight is, right? I've been in several, and so of course I know.
They've had privileged lives. They don't know how to reenact a fight scene.
Yeah, maybe
never hit anyone.
Yeah, and so in those scenes, I do get the ick. But between Troy and Leo, I did not. Because I do think Troy, I don't know, you could save me. You know what I mean? You could throw a punch. You could, we could escape together.
Wait, so where's Leo right now?
Leo's on the floor, okay, of this creepy warehouse. How did Troy find the creepy warehouse they're in? That's a very good question. Maybe there's an air tag involved. I don't know. That was not explained. He just found them.
He just shows up to save the day, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
He has managed to find a t-shirt and pants because he is so frequently in just a towel. But Troy came to fight. So here we are.
Finally.
After Troy saves Dora, yay, again, they rush over to the big game for the match fixing, right? Troy clears his name with his coach. Coach puts him in. Troy makes the winning shot, and the crowd goes wild. He's the hero.
Oh, yay. And so did Leo not participate in this hockey game?
No, because he's a bad guy, and bad guys don't get to play hockey, is what. Oh,
so they were just like, "Oh, you don't get to. You're not playing anything. You're done."
Well, I do think being beaten up in a warehouse does not help him. Yes, that would be correct.
He sounds like a little bitch.
Hey, went down like 1, 2. Right? After the game, Dora makes up with Mindy, who just kind of calls a truce of sorts, which I think is pretty realistic. Dora catches, again, a shirtless Troy. The oil budget be budgeting. They kiss.
Oiled up.
Hey, girl. They bought the Costco size and they intended to use it.
Someone contacted P. Diddy for his plug.
Oh.
Too soon? Too soon? I'm sorry.
Green flag meet red flag. Later in her dorm, they're in bed and they both confess that they're crazy in love with each other. And we end with Troy saying, I have another lesson for you, and I think you are really going to like it.
Oh.
Troy, is this fifth base?
Is it finally butt stuff? Is that what it
is? And that's behind another paywall.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
And that's the
Tiffany.
end.
That's true love. That is the end of the true love story between Troy and Dora. Let's kind of recap how close you were. I mean, I think you predicted Troy and Dora, and actually beat for beat.
I did completely forget about the whole money thing, and my brain just went sexual. So I would have never guessed sports betting, and with the angle with Leo, I think it's still confusing how that all happened, but for the sake of verticals, it worked. For the sake of the fever dream, it made sense.
$20,000 to get them together. Money well spent, Leo. Troy gets to keep this money?
Maybe take her on a nice date. That's not on a rooftop.
Yeah. Maybe actually have food. Feed the girl, She's like a little baby bird.
We love to be fed.
I think you also... What did you say about Mindy? Sorry. That she would have her comeuppance, and I think she did. I mean, really, you can't beat that.
I didn't think she was going to poop her pants, but I did think that she was going to have a moment of like,
Fair.
oh, she's going to have what's coming to her. There's going to be some kind of truce or a moment for Dora to kind of get back at her, and then she doesn't because Dora's a good person.
Our girl Dora. I think these bullying scenes are really out there. I had never encountered anything like that.
Oh, that was brutal. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, we don't need that, okay?
Yeah, they could have just done taunting. I think they went a little hard. It was rough.
Fifth base rough.
Not enough.
Well, it brings us to the wrap up for this. As always, we try our best to rename the drama with maybe a funnier or more accurate title. I've got a couple. What is good? So, do you want me to take it first?
What if we came up with the same thing, but you go first?
They're the exact same. All right. One I have. The normie one is just Captain Crush. Not good, right? I'm sorry. It was a struggle. I'm sorry. Captain Crush, guys. Captain,
That would be great for like a sailor's one. Something on the sea, a vertical where there's a yacht
pirate.
and a steward, something like that.
Okay, let me do the other one then. Are you ready?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Puck play to fifth base. And they weren't. Give me yours. I want to be dazzled.
Okay, so I came up with 3. My first puck. The second one is love at first puck. They're all
Actually, oh, that is very true, because when it hit her in the face and then she saw him clearly because he put the eyeglasses on. Oh, girl, that's deep. That's meta. You go.
Thank you.
Yes.
And then my third one is just me being silly. 1 girl, 2 pucks.
Again, that is behind the next paywall.
All hockey puns. I didn't go far.
Now, love at first puck actually has it. Congratulations to you. You have won an imaginary point. Yay.
It was low-hanging fruit.
Well, Tiffany, thanks so much for sticking in there. What do you think about what was behind that paywall? Was it cute? Was it clever?
Yeah, I think I haven't watched too many of these, so the rating system for me right now is, would I watch the whole thing? I think I would, because I think, yeah, I would. I was embarrassed to admit, okay, I'm only supposed to watch up until the free stuff, and then when it cut off, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I need to know, and I didn't, but I would watch it. That's how I'll rate it. Is like, would I continue watching this one? Yes.
Well, with that, thanks so much, everyone, for hanging in there. We'll be back with another vertical. This time, less hockey, more paint. Okay.
Mm.
Bye.